The Uninterrupted Podcast Network.
I don't think MJ ever had a game 7 in the finals. And people say, well, he was able to close it out early, and they act like he just, did it all on his own and things of that nature. They forget the shot by Paxson on the left wing,
I got burned by Bill Winnington a bunch of times.
You want to know the crazy thing? In that game, in that particular game in Phoenix, MJ didn't even have the ball in his hands. Pippen brought the ball up. Barkley went for the steal. Pippen threw it down to Horace Grant, and they got the defense, because Barkley went for the gamble. They rotated to Horace Grant, and Horace Grant threw it to Paxson. MJ
just watching.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
But LeBron James, what the hell are you doing? Now, I understand. Let me be very, very clear. LeBron is a 3-time champion. LeBron is the greatest player in the world. I am sick and tired of throwing out qualifiers about how great he is and how he's the closest thing to perfection as a professional athlete in terms of on the court, off the court combination. Look, I mean, enough of the praise. Listen, I love LeBron James. I love what he means to the game. I love him as a person. I think he's a great guy. But this kind of stuff right here, Max Kellerman, is sacrilegious. It is blasphemous. It is, ladies and gentlemen, before I say my comments, I got water, tea coming. I'm not feeling very well today. But damn it, I'll find the energy to address what I'm about to address. See, this is the kind of stuff where he's trying to be slick, dare I say. LeBron James, who the hell doesn't know that you have teammates? I'm sorry. Is any player in NBA history, have you or you seen an NBA player in NBA history that's been on the court by themselves? Of course they haven't been. We all know you have
Kobe
teammates.
Bryant a couple times, but other than Kobe.
No. When he won 3, he had Shaq and Robert Horry and Rick Fox and Derek Fisher and Brian Shaw and all of those boys. When Shaq was going, he had Pau Gasol and Andrew Bynum, had Derek Fisher. Again, I'm getting my headache again, but I'm going to work through it because let me tell you something right now. Scottie Pippen was a Hall of Famer. Is that not recognition? I think that's recognition. If you have a teammate who is a Hall of Famer, when we show highlights of the Chicago Bulls winning championships, did we not show John Paxson shooting the jump shot? Did we not show Steve Kerr hitting jump shots? Of course we did, LeBron James. What we're talking about here is arguably the greatest player who ever lived, really indisputable to most of us. 6 NBA Finals, 6 NBA championships, 6 NBA Finals MVPs without ever allowing a Game 7. Of course, Jordan didn't defend 5 people by himself. Of course, he didn't score 100-plus points in each game. Of course, he had teammates. So all of this stuff that LeBron James is saying really makes no sense. It just smacks in the face of respect because when you are great, the reason why Michael Jordan was so great was not only because he was clutch, not only because he was a closer, but before he was a closer in terms of championships, Max Kellerman, he was a killer, and you knew it. Larry Bird said God in shorts waxed us when Michael Jordan dropped 63. We all know that Scottie Pippen, even though he's a Hall of Famer, and he has profound respect from me because I do consider him one of the 50 greatest players, the bottom line is that migraine headache in that 7th game against the Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals resonated. When you look at these other players, these role players, let me throw down a list. No disrespect to anybody I'm going to mention. They were in the NBA. They contributed to a championship team. I mean, no disrespect, but let me throw out the names. Will Perdue, Stacey King, Bill Cartwright, who could play before Ewing took over New York, all of these guys, okay, and Bill Winnington, and I mean, the list goes on, Luke Longley, the list goes on and on. What would those people have been without Michael Jordan? We all know the answer to that question. So when LeBron James becomes suddenly, professorial, and starts waxing eloquently about the nuances of basketball. This is exactly the kind of thing that led to the damn 4 finals losses. Because what I'm not all for, because we know that two of them really want.